What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that.
Less than 6 months ago, no one, or very few people at least, knew who Haliey Welch was. That was until one night on the town, paired with one random street interview, led her on this wave, or even a tsunami of internet success, leading her into almost instant fame. Hello everyone and welcome back. We cover some of the most interesting stories of personal and business growth here on the channel. Today we're jumping into the story of the Tuah girl, aka Haliey Welch. If you enjoyed the video, please do consider liking and subscribing just to support the time and effort that goes into creating this. If you do,
I love you, Pookie, forever!
There have been many others who have rode this internet wave before. Overnight sensations are really nothing new to this generation of social media. We've had Mason Ramsey, the yodeling kid, who blew up after one video in Walmart went viral.
Oh, that last long day she said goodbye. Well, Lord, I thought I would cry.
There's been Bad Bobby, who blew up after a clip on Dr. Phil went viral.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside, how about that?
And who can forget Alex from Target, who became famous overnight simply from a photo on
Yesterday
Twitter.
afternoon, someone tweeted this photo of Alex, just an employee at a Texas Target.
The internet was buzzing, wondering just who this cashier cutie might be.
And there really has been countless other examples, all with varying degrees of virality. And while they're all unique in their own right, they all share one thing in common. It was the internet that was the catalyst that brought them to millions of people's eyes. Now, plenty of things go viral to some degree on the internet, but every once in a while there seems to be something that transcends demographics and platform boundaries. It ignites so intensely that it finds its way onto everyone's screen in some form or another. And it's pretty safe to say at this point, we certainly had one of these unicorns come along with the Haliey Welch story and the Tuah clip. It's really difficult to say what causes these specific scenarios where one thing goes way more viral than everything else. But one thing is for sure, as long as social media continues to exist, these overnight sensations will continue to happen from time to time. Now let's get back into the story of this specific unicorn, the internet sensation that is the Tuah girl. So our story first begins with Haliey appearing online in a video on a YouTube channel called Tim and D TV. This is one of those channels where they go around interviewing people, normally at late night hours, asking somewhat provocative questions in an attempt to get viral video and clips.
Freakiest thing y'all done this semester.
Freakiest.
See that laugh?
Now the clip we all know and love was taken from this original 14-minute long video and posted to the immensely popular platform TikTok. The original TikTok clip actually just amassed over 1 million views to this day, which is really peanuts compared to the viral potential of short-form content. However, this is nothing close to the real reach it had. Now the internet did as the internet does with this type of viral clip.
You gotta give him that hot cola. Oh, my teeth.
There were reposts, reaction videos, there were even song remixes.
Tuah, spit on that thing. Tuah, spit on that thing. Tuah, spit on.
All just various types of media recreated using this hilarious clip in one form or another. Many millions more quickly knew of the clip, even though they hadn't necessarily watched it from the original source. From this clip, Haliey was dubbed the Tuah girl, and that was actually all she was known as for the first little bit because she chose to not reveal herself at first. This opened up the door for a ton of content creators to try and hop on the wave of fame and try to identify this mysterious, funny girl. While the meme was still ripping hot, there was even one story that gained a lot of traction saying that the Tuah girl had been fired from her teaching job because of this video. Now, it's unknown whether this was just completely fabricated or what the story was behind it, but it was disproven. Haliey was not ever a teacher, and she actually worked at a spring factory, like a literal metal spring factory. However, it's safe to say that she didn't work at that factory much longer after the original clip went viral. One may wonder why Haliey didn't reveal herself sooner after the clip went viral. Here's a clip from an article in the Tennessean diving into her headspace in that time. Welch said she never thought anyone would ever see her infamous video, but right after it was posted in early June, she saw how many hits it was getting. The first week of it, I was so embarrassed, Welch told the Tennessean. I wouldn't come out of my house. I went to work, but that's about it. Other than that, I didn't go anywhere. But I went from being embarrassed to living in the moment. Once she saw the merchandise being made and sold online by other people, she thought, if everyone else is making money off of it, I might as well too. Now, once her identity was officially revealed, as you can probably imagine, brands and media came swarming. Everyone wanted a piece of the hawk Tuah pie. Sorry, that looked better on the script than it sounds. Anyway, the first thing Haliey did to capitalize on the fame was sell and sign merchandise. A very simple and straightforward way to transition the fame into dollar signs. Very quickly, this transitioned into other things, including appearances with celebrities. I'm also happy to report that Haliey capitalized on her fame in a more wholesome way as well. She started an animal foundation dubbed Paws Across America.
Today I'm happy to announce the launch of my Paws Across America Fund. Our mission is to bring awareness, advocacy, and financial assistance to animal charities within the United States.
Now, when Haliey was the hot guest of the month on many podcasts and shows, a common question was, what's next after your 15 minutes of fame has worn off? She hinted at potentially a documentary or reality TV type of content. However, the only thing that's come to fruition as of today is a new podcast she just launched called Tuah. So as the original meme faced its due date, as all viral things inevitably do, Haliey successfully transitioned this into a popular podcast. Now, it's still in the early stages, but so far it's had quite a large following. It's focused around entertainment and comedy and has celebrity guests on along with Haliey to just create entertaining and funny content with various things thrown in.
Oh my god, wait.
Now, the podcast has actually seemingly caught a viral wave of its own. Mind you, not nearly as big as the original, but basically people are making the podcast the butt of the joke, joking with the brain rot aspect of it.
Today I'll be watching the Tuah podcast until I cringe.
Hot to. You gotta put like an emphasis on it, like to.
Okay, video's over.
Maybe this isn't viral for the most ideal reasons from Haliey's perspective. Regardless, it's hilarious to see the spin-off comedy.
Okay, maybe not. Shut up, that respect.
Yeah,
Stab. Yeah, I mean that is.
Jamie, what do you do? Oh, I manage.
While these might not be the best impressions you'd want to receive on your new creation, her brand has always been comedy. So whether it's her joke or her being the butt of the joke, all of these are impressions. And we all know the saying, any publicity is good publicity, and I think that applies here. And besides, it's rare enough to go viral off of one thing, let alone have another spin-off creation go semi-viral as well. It'll only translate into prolonged relevance of her brand as a whole. Now, personally, I think she has a shot at long-term fame. I think there's better personalities and I think there's worse personalities that have succeeded in long-term fame before her. I think if she sticks with her comedy roots, her original charm and character that got her viral in the first place can take her very far. And just as importantly, it looks like she's been smart with surrounding herself with a good team to set up long-term success. However, that being said, you never really know with these types of things, especially when fame happens so quickly. Some people would argue what goes up must come down. We don't really know. Time will tell. We will just have to wait and see what becomes of that hawk Tuah girl. If you made it this far and enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Even spit on that thang a little bit if you're feeling friendly. Also, leave a comment if you have any thoughts on how the story unfolded here or where you think it goes from here. Thanks so much for watching.